What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the AEW Unmatched collection, Tay Conti. And so here we have Tay Conti posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through what she comes with. Tay Conti does come with two different head sculpts. We do get a smiling expression with her hair up. Then we do get her hair down with a more serious expression. Other than that, Tay Conti doesn't come with anything else, so with that out of the way, let's have a better look at Tay Conti. And so here we have a better look at Tay Conti, and I have to say the Jazzwares did a really good job on this head. I'm not really feeling this alternate head sculpt, but this one really does capture the smile that she has, so they did a really good job. Now on mine it kind of does look like they kind of missed the mark on the eyes. You can see her right eye is a little bit lower than what it should be, and the left eye, it's about where it should be. But yeah, it looks like when they printed the right eye, it's just a little bit lower, which it's not that noticeable unless you like really have a good look at the figure, but it's still acceptable. I do like the fact that they did try to add the color in her hair. She actually does have roots, and they did a really good job showing it right here, where you can see a transition from her natural hair color to the blonde, which does look really nice. And this is the hair sculpt where she has her hair up. And they actually did highlight it with some yellow paint right here. I kind of would have liked more of a wash throughout her hair, but it's still a really nice look for the hair. And again, the head sculpt is done fairly well. I do think it bears resemblance to Tay Conti really nicely. Having a look at the rest of the figure, you can see she does have her choker on her, which does say Tay Conti, which looks really nice. We do have her tattoo right here on her collarbone, and that does go under her ring gear, as you can see. Really do like her ring gear. They did a really solid job painting it. It's this really nice metallic green with some silver and black. You can see it does cross right here, and on the back, which you can actually see, every detail is sculpted on, so I do like that. Everything on her upper body is nicely sculpted and painted fairly well for the most part. There are some errors on mine. You can see right here there is a bit of silver paint just on her body for no reason. I'm guessing when they were printing the little studs right here, they accidentally got some paint right there, which it's not a big deal, but it is something to note. It still looks really nice. The arms are done fairly well, and she doesn't have anything on her arms, no wrist tape, no elbow pads. One thing I will point out is that they did, for some reason, mismatch the color of her upper torso. And it's only her upper torso that is mismatched. Her arms, her head, her mid-torso, and her legs have a better match to them. This seems a little bit off for some reason. I don't know why. But going on to the rest of her detail, this is one area that I wish they had sculpted, because this body is unique to Tay Conti. You can see it does go around her body with some clips right here, a little buckle, some more rings, and then it continues on her back. I would have liked to see that little detail sculpted. I think that would have brought out so much more detail. I really do like her trunks right here, where you can see she does have more studs right here. Again, they did kind of double print the studs right there, which I don't know why they did that. It's still this really nice metallic green, which looks really good. And they did capture some of her more defining features really well. And you can see she does have her little bow right here on the back of her trunks with some nice black trimming on the legs. And we do have this little detail. I believe this was like a belt that came down on both sides. You can see it does appear on the back as well. Doesn't line up as nice as you think. If I rotate the leg a little bit, I guess that fits. But yeah, it's a nice detail, and they did paint on her fishnets. Knee pads continue that really nice green color scheme with the black on the top. We have her bow right there, which I think the knee pads should be a little bit more centered. It's not a big deal, but yeah, it does look nice, and the paint job is fairly well. Then we have her kick pads, which they did an awesome job on her kick pads. And unlike the CM Punk figure that we did have a look at, she actually has the tri-wing kick pad. So again, this is just asking, why were they able to do this on Tay Conti but not on CM Punk? I have no idea. You can see it actually does have the tri-wing pattern and then the kick pad right here, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is one of my favorite kick pad designs, and Jazzware has done an amazing job making it look like an actual kick pad. You can see even the part up here is nicely padded and going all the way up. It just looks really good. They did a fantastic job on her kick pads. Other than that, they did a fair job on Tay Conti, and I think she came out really nice. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get her posed and compare to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Tay Conti posed next to an Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And for one final comparison, here you have Tay Conti posed next to an AEW Unrivaled Kenny Omega and Chris Statlander. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Tay Conti's articulation. Now, she does have a ball joint in the head, which does allow for some up and down movement, but because her hair is so thick and it's not the softest material, you really don't get too much up and down on that ball joint. She does have a hinge in the neck, which does allow for some movement, you can see right there, but it doesn't really do much because, again, the hair is not the softest material. It does move slightly, but you are going to be struggling with it, and it does turn left and right, no problem. You just got to make sure you don't get the hair caught on her shoulders. Arms do go all the way around, no problem. They go out to the side past horizontal. We do have a bicep swivel, which works really good. Double bend here at the elbow, giving us much better than 90 degrees. She does have a swivel hinge at the wrist. We do have a ball joint here at her mid-torso, which does lean back and forward, side to side, as well as has some rotation. Then we do have rotation here at the waist. Legs do kick forward only to about that far, which is very disappointing. I would have liked to see some more range out of that. Going back, not at all, because again, they sculpted her features kind of perfectly here, so it does limit articulation. Out to the side, could be better. We have seen Jazzwares do better leg articulation than this, so it is a little bit sad. Thigh swivel works no problem. Double bend at the knee. Hindered by her knee pad, and it's kind of thick too, so all you really get is like one bend, and then you're fighting that joint a lot, so that's a little bit unfortunate. She does have boot rotation as well as a hinge in the ankle, going back and forward, and then finally forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, some pretty okay articulation here on Tay Conti. I would have liked to see a little bit more range, especially that is very sad, and I don't want to force it because it will just start cutting into the plastic, and that's what we don't want to do. So yeah, articulation could be much better. So with that out of the way, let's actually get her posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Jazzwares AEW Unmatched Tay Conti pose for my final thoughts, and overall I think Jazzwares has done a really good job with this figure, although I do feel like there is still room for improvements. Now, the sculpt on this figure is very good. I do like the fact that they got a lot of her aspects correct in terms of her body shape and body figure. I'm just a little bit upset that her articulation is a little bit lackluster. Now, I do like the articulation in the arms. That's really good. I love the detailing on the kick pads. Again, that's one of my favorite designs of the kick pad. The tri-wing looks really nice, but the articulation on her does suffer a little bit, and she could use some more accessories. Now, it's not like you could take hands from another wrestler and add it onto her, because she has a really distinct skin color that no other AEW figure has, so the lack of hands is quite noticeable. I do like the fact that they at least gave her fist instead of like open hands. I think that would have been a huge misstep, but overall, Tay Conti here is a really nice figure, and if you haven't already picked her up, I really do recommend you take a look at her, because out of the bunch, I think she's one of the more impressive figures. I do like the paint scheme on her, and the additional head is a welcomed accessory, although I would have preferred more hands. Tay Conti here is starting to hit stores. At the time I'm making this video, Unmatched Series 2 and 3 are available at stores like Walmart and Target, so go check them out. Hopefully you can find one. I did pick mine up from Ringside Collectibles for about $14. I did pick her up on a sale. I forgot which sale I picked her up on. Was it 4th of July? I'm honestly not sure, but it does look nice, and I do recommend Tay Conti for all you AEW fans out there. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other AEW Unmatched and Unrivaled reviews. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.